Are you sick and tired of gambling your hard-earned money on Madden and 2K packs? Well, look no further than my sponsor, MMOEXP, for the cheapest and most reliable Madden and 2K coins on the market. And of course, do not forget to use code Ferdy for 5% off. A link for their website is at the top of the description. What's going on, guys? Today we are ranking all of the 99 and 98 overall mold breaker cards, and I will be adding the part 2 cards to this tier list when they do come out next week. But hey, a pretty good promo, pretty solid end game promo. We always complain about how there isn't content in the summer. This is a pretty good drop in the summer. So yeah, let's just start ranking these cards. Our first name is going to be Kyle Pitts. And I do apologize if the audio is a little bit wonky. This is actually my second time recording this video. The audio messed up on the first one. I didn't notice. I had to fix it. I still don't think I really fixed it. I was kind of rushing through it because I want to get this video out for you guys. And also I want to stream today too. So the audio might be a little bit weird, but we're gonna work through it hopefully. But yeah, Kyle Pitts. I do believe Kyle Pitts is the best non-ultimate card that came out today. This man is 6'6", 245, good speed, good acceleration, 99s and all the receiving stats. And also, I wonder, is there like different animations between receiver, like if you're like a base receiver compared to if you're like a base tight end, is there different animations? I wonder if it kind of works the same way like safeties and middle linebackers do. I don't know, but Kyle Pitts is like a receiver by position. Do they have the abilities up yet? They actually don't. I have a pretty good idea of some of the abilities on some of the cards, especially the quarterbacks. But Kyle Pitts, you're gonna get whatever ability you want on him. And for his 0 AP abilities, he does get, if it will show me, he does get deep out, matchup nightmare, red zone threat, outside apprentice. So gonna be a deep threat option most likely with that deep out. Even matchup nightmare is pretty good too if you want to use him in like the slot, if that's the route you want to go. So Kyle Pitts. Without question, Kyle Pitts to me, like I said, I think he's the best non-ultimate card. You can debate him low S tier. Debate him low S tier, high A tier. I might end up putting him high A just because the ultimate cards are pretty nasty. And we should get an ultimate wide receiver next week. I think it might be Jerry Rice. My guess is going to be Jerry Rice for that ultimate wide receiver next week because he has that 98. So an ultimate Jerry Rice to me just kind of makes sense for part 2. So next up, let's talk about these LTDs. You have Munoz and you have punter Riley Dixon. Both cards to me are very situational and might not fit a lot of people's schemes. So Munoz, he's like an extra offensive lineman. Can he catch passes? Yeah. If you were able to boost his speed, which you are able to do with that +7 speed strat card, as well as if you have, Bengals team chems, even if you just have Bengals and like +2, I mean, that's pretty good in itself. So yeah, I mean, you're able to make him very good. He's just an extra offensive lineman out there. As you can see with these abilities here, edge protector, secure protector, short in, nasty streak. Short in's big for pass catching, but most likely if you are running this card, you're using him as that extra offensive lineman. So you are going to want to use probably like secure protector most likely. And for Riley Dixon, I mean, he's a cool card. It's a cool idea. It's cool, but fake punts are just bad in this game. Like fake punts just like they don't work. And if I see my opponent's got Riley Dixon and they come out in a punt, I'm just going to come out in man-to-man punt defense or just come out in normal defense. Like, it doesn't matter to me. So, to me, Riley Dixon, it's a cool idea, the fake punter idea. If they had, like, more fake punt plays, maybe, that could potentially work. But, I mean, pass lead, Riley Dixon, he's got, good accuracy stats, things like that. So, very interesting card. But to me, both Munoz and Dixon are going to be C-tier cards because they're quite situational. And I don't see them fitting a lot of people's schemes. If you can chem them up right, maybe... Especially like Riley Dixon's probably even like lower than Munoz in my opinion because just how fake punts work. But that's I'm going to put both the LTDs at C tier. Okay, let's stay with the champions here and let's talk Lagerius Sneed. Lagerius Sneed is going to be mainly used if you run DB Fire 2. He can also play good coverage. I mean, he's 6 foot, good speed, good stats. Pretty good stats. Yeah, very good stats. Can tackle well, but he's a DB Fire 2 slot corner because if you look right here, the man gets edge threat elite, which is if he hits a blocker, he might get an edge threat animation, and he also gets the elite aspect of it, so it's like under pressure as well. I guess it would have been cool to see him get like 0 AP deep out instead, or deep out zone instead of under pressure, because these two kind of overlap. But still, you can play him in coverage if you want to, get 0 AP Enforcer too if you want to. Maybe even put Enforcer on him and have him run off the edge too, could be interesting. But this man, if you run DB Fire 2 or any of those corner blitzes, or any corner blitz for that matter, get Lagerius Sneed because he's going to be very good in a lot of people's schemes and a very frustrating card to face, taking away energy from your quarterback, causing inaccurates, things like that. So Lagerius Sneed to A tier, good size, can play coverage, fits a lot of schemes like I said. So yeah, A tier for Lagerius. So now we have another champion, and that is the Wildcat Ronnie Brown. I'm actually a huge fan of this card. I think it's super cool. Good idea by EA. However, you see that they kind of cheated him in some stats. Oh, what's going on there? But they kind of cheated him in some stats, like 92 throw power. No one would have been complaining if they gave him 99 throw power, or even better mid accuracy and deep accuracy. He does hit all thresholds, and also does have 99 carrying, which is very important because I think this card plays best as a backup quarterback. Say you have someone like who's a little bit slower at quarterback. Let's say, maybe Matt Stafford or Aaron Rodgers, and you still want to run the ball at your quarterback, or even maybe maybe on the goal line you want to put Ronnie Brown in as a backup. He could definitely do it, and with 99 carrying, as long as you're watching the energy, you don't have to put it on conservative, so you can actually run evasive for 0 AP. But also him not getting a velocity boosting ability for 0 AP does hurt him as well, because you can't even use him as like a traditional quarterback if you wanted to, in my opinion. So yeah, Ronnie Brown, very interesting card. I guess you can still build him to be a good quarterback, but it's going to cost you some AP, right? It's definitely going to cost. Wait, does he get any? Wait, does he get? He doesn't even get like pass lead. Wow, this card is actually. Yeah, he doesn't even get. Does he not get it? Yeah, he doesn't get pass lead. That is actually crazy. Ronnie Brown. So even if you wanted to use him as you have to use him literally as a wildcat back. Like a wildcat quarterback. It's really how you have to use him, which is honestly insane. So Ronnie Brown, originally I recorded this video twice. Did I say that? This is my second time recording this video. I don't know if I already said it in this take or not. I don't know. But Ronnie Brown, I'm actually gonna move him down a pretty good amount. I'm gonna put him like C tier. Maybe lower, like honestly, because you can't play him as like a traditional quarterback. He's just going to be a backup quarterback. That's all he's going to be, unless you want to run the ball with your quarterback 45 times a game. That's all you can say about him. And for our final champion, we have Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor's card to me isn't anything like special. He's going to be solid. He's going to be solid. Does get some pretty good pass catching abilities, but see right here, like the catching stats aren't that good. They gave him like weirdly good route running, but then gave him like bad catching for like a 99, right? But stiff arm only at 90 for Jonathan Taylor is actually pretty weird too. But yeah, he'll play solid. He's nothing special, nothing to write home about. My socks are still on, but let's put him at B tier, just very average. If you want to use JT, you can use him. This card will play pretty well. Okay, so now we have our ultimate cards, and these cards, I'm going to show you the stats actually in game, because I don't think showing it on mud.gg really does its justice. But we have Chris McAllister here on my team. And yeah, take a look at this right here. So yeah, that looks insane. This is like EA's take on, I believe they're called invincible cards on 2K, where they're all like 99 stats and like max badges and stuff like that. But you can see right here, like those kind of stats, like 99 power, 90. Like I love how they just didn't discriminate. They gave it all 99s across the board for these ultimate cards, which I'm kind of excited for next week now for these ultimate cards, because I think they could be better. They honestly could be better as far as like names go and like size and stuff. But yeah, abilities, unfortunately they're not golden ticket like, because they don't get 2-0 AP abilities, and unfortunately it's always, maybe hopefully it'll change next year, but it's normally abilities over stats. So stats can only take you so far. But to me, like on a guy like a cornerback, I like having 99 strength and 99 impact block and stuff like that, 99 hit power is where these cards are really cool and are really good. So just want to show you an example of Chris McAllister. There's also, Derek Brooks, Derek Brooks is another good example of a card that normally doesn't get 99 power moves or 99 finesse moves, but he has both. His traits are still not perfect, but still, I like Derek Brooks' card. Mark Bavaro, I can't believe he got one, but Mark Bavaro, 99s everywhere. And I like this card because of the run blocking. Again, 99 run block. He's, like, if you take a look at a guy like, we were just talking about Anthony Munoz because he's an extra offensive lineman. So is this card, but he also has 99 speed, 99 short. It can do everything. You know what I mean? 99 COD. Sammy Knight, the same thing. Sammy Knight's very similar to McAllister in the way that he's a DB. But, it's kind of crazy how these cards work. And also Earl Campbell. Earl Campbell, good pass catcher. Gonna have the good ball carrier. Also, I wonder if... I'm actually curious. I didn't get him on my account, but I'm curious to see... Wait, I don't want to be... Is this compare? Wait, no, I'm in the wrong spot here. Go back. We want to be in compare. Show all ratings. Did they give him like 99 block stats or no? Oh yeah, they gave him 99 pass block and run block. Earl Campbell, tough fullback. I will say that. Okay, I was just checking on that. 99, yeah, bro, all these cards. So I'm going to put all these cards up here at S tier besides one, and we're going to talk about that in a second. But there's one guy I'm actually not going to put up here. And these two guys are pretty interchangeable, and that's Roman Gabriel. So now let's talk about Roman Gabriel. Okay, so Roman Gabriel obviously still very good. He has 99s across the board in all his stats. But to me, it's the abilities. I think for the quarterbacks, they should have given them 2-0 AP. I understand for, you know, the position guys, or I guess a quarterback still position, but I mean like corner and like tight end and stuff. I understand that, but I think the quarterback should have got it. I think Roman Gabriel should have got the 2-0 AP abilities to kind of be with like Rodgers and the golden tickets. Because again, it's abilities over stats, and in a 6 AP meta, you want to be able to get your cheap quarterback builds with the God stack. And unfortunately, Roman just can't get it for super cheap. But yes, maybe you're trading that to get 99 truck and 99 like I don't know what you're trading it for. Yeah, the stats are good, but to me, the 0 AP, the lack of 2-0 AP abilities does hurt this card a pretty good amount. And also, fun fact, I didn't know who Roman Gabriel even was until he had a card in Madden this year. But yeah, 6'6" as well, by the way. And did I show you his abilities? I'll show you them right now. So we'll go here. I have them on my account right now. I'll be live today, by the way, on YouTube using some of these cards for a little bit. But here are the 0 AP ability options. Then yes, this ability slot where he's able to get like backfield master, which makes no sense. And then yeah, you know, you're able to get your standard QB setup, but it is pretty expensive because, you know, and he has Slinger 2 release, so it's not Slinger 3 or Slinger 1, which also might hurt him too. So yeah, I'm gonna put him at an A tier despite having 99s across the board, which might be a little crazy. But of course, drop a comment down below who's too high, who's too low, and as always, I'll see you boys in the next one live today on YouTube. You better be there.